Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Well, we've got a lot to there's a lot to unpack on this one. We have another clip of another farmer in Denmark. He's talking about the Bovaer impacts, etc. Really worth a watch. We're going to watch that in a minute. There is absolutely no need for Bovaer. This is one of my biggest gripe, is it's just not necessary. So as from a farming point of view, you're just locking yourself into a financial tie, because once you start giving it to the cow, just stop if you've already started. Danish farmers, they're not tied to a contract, which is the reasons why they're speaking out. So someone actually said in the comments, and I was thinking about this myself, but they said, why aren't we hearing about British farmers who might be using Bovaer? Now, that all British farmers, anyone who's a British farmer in the UK that's using Bovaer, they'll be tied to or shackled to a contract. With Denmark, because it's mandatory for all dairy farmers, the Danish farmers that are speaking out aren't shackled by contracts, i.e. they don't have to stay silent. So, you know, if there's a British farmer out there that's shackled by a contract with ARLA or Marks and Spencer's, because let's not forget Marks and Spencer's is using Bovaer, which that's not often talked about. If they talked about it online or made a little video, they would lose the contract, and it's a livelihood. They can't risk that, you know. So they are tied, and they were sold the belief that it would be really good for the environment and all that kind of rubbish. And we all know now that that's all come out. It's absolute hoax. So with that in mind, let's go see this other Danish farmer. This is a third one. There may be more since, and I will keep on top of it. And, you know, thanks so much for everybody that's emailed saying, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Because some stuff I haven't seen, so I really appreciate it. So let's watch him now, and I'll see you in a minute.
Hello, this is Neilsen from Denmark. This is a video about the Bovaer situation in Denmark, where farmers are being pushed by the government, by the company ARLA, to poison our cows and our food supply with the chemistry drug called Bovaer. Our Food and Drug Administration has now admitted that waste material from Bovaer will enter the milk and products from the milk, and also into the meat. We have tried for a whole year to get the farmers to join the people's uprising, the awakened people, to try and stop this. We have not succeeded, and that's why we have created and started a boycott campaign of ARLA yesterday. So we urge people around the world to help us boycott ARLA, so we can try and stop Bovaer in this way. ARLA has tried to push their farmers to give Bovaer to the cows for 365 days next year. That means that the cows will never go on grass again. They will never see the open sky again. They will be held inside the farms. So this is of course not acceptable. We also have from farmers telling us about cows with falling fever, diarrhea, other inflammation, stillborn calves, dead cows, and so forth. So this is some kind of an SOS and distress video from Denmark. We have not succeeded in making a people uprising with the people, awakened people, and the farmers joining together to try and stop this. And that's why we use our Plan B, or I guess we are at Plan F or something, to try and stop this madness. That's why we're making this boycott campaign. We really want to stop this. We are in big troubles in Denmark. And if it's not stopped in Denmark, it will come to your country, where they will push this vile chemistry drug called Bovaer on your animals as well. In Norway, more than 90% of the farmers have joined together and want to stop this, but they are not the government is not pushing it on the farmers by now, but they will from 2027. Please share this video and do whatever you can to stop this Bovaer madness.
Det er Kent her. Jeg har fået en opfordring om lige at dele mine erfaringer med brugen af Bovaer. Vi har fået det med Bovaer på siden den 1. oktober og har trappet lidt op inden den 1. oktober. Det har været en lang periode for os, hvor det er gået rigtig skidt. Vi har haft massive problemer i staldene. Køerne har haft diarré, vomlammelser, mælkefeberlignende tilfælde og har været meget skidt. På den ejendom, jeg har i Nørrebro, der har de køerne tabt 3 kilo mælk per ko, og det bliver altså til rigtig meget mælk, og selvfølgelig også rigtig mange penge. Men jeg synes faktisk ikke, at vi kan forsvare det som landmand, og skal bruge det her stof, når nu det viser sig at være så skadeligt, som det har været. Vi har haft alarmlister, som har været flere sider lange. Det har vi aldrig haft før. Vi har haft massive problemer, og det har været nødt til at stoppe. I samråd med dyrlægen, bliver der lige klattet lidt. I samråd med dyrlægen har vi aftalt at stoppe i den her uge, og så håber jeg, at vi kan få arbejdsglæden tilbage, få færre døde køer, og få langt bedre velfærd ved køerne igen. Det skal være en opfordring til mine kollegaer derude. Sørg for at få delt de erfaringer, I har, så vi kan få et fuldstændig billede af, hvordan det her bovair virker i praksis. Det var alt herfra. Nu vil jeg gå på weekend, og det vil køerne også. Bovair-fri weekend, og det ser vi meget frem til.
Leave our cows alone and flipping stop jetting around on private jets to flipping conferences and COP30s and all that kind of stuff. Do Zoom calls, for Christ's sake, if you're that truly worried. I'm doing FOIs on obviously the Prime Minister going to how much it might cost, the his entourage, etc. And also the Mayor of London, because this is this COP40 business. Google that. Oh my God. Anyway, that's it for me. Absolutely crazy. So thanks for watching. Keep boycotting ARLA, because that's our best thing. It's really good on X. This is my X handle, but if you haven't followed me already, it's my old YouTube name, so I've just thought I can't be bothered to change it, because then you kind of lose, you can't change the actual handle itself. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So many more people are talking about Bovaer on X. It's really, really good. So it's well worth, if you haven't already, getting on X. I honestly, there's so much talk about Bovaer. It's brilliant, really brilliant. From bigger accounts, mine's tiny. It would be like me shouting in an empty room if I posted it. I like replying, because you can get to more people, because it's on a bigger. If you reply on people that have got bigger accounts, that's great. But if I posted, it would be like shouting in an empty room. It's pointless at the moment, while it's small account. So yeah, get on X if you haven't already. Yeah, it's well worth. That's where you kind of get this news from, real news. So thanks so much for watching. Really interesting. Keep our eyes to the ground. FOI replies are due soon. It's probably in about 10 days time. I should hopefully get a reply. It's the 6th of November now. This obviously won't go out on the 6th, but I've got to edit it and all that kind of stuff, so it'll be out soon. So thanks very much. See you on the next one. Bye.